Hello, my name is Z Tai, and today I'm going to introduce you the Hanging Garden of Babylon, the one of the eight ancient wonders of the world. When we talk about Babylon, people first will imagine the Hanging Garden because it was so magical and historical. First of all, why we call it Hanging Gardens? The reason is easy. The Hanging Garden gives the impression that the garden was hanging in the air, so it is called the hanging garden. But I believe that it comes from a beautiful and charming legend. Many years ago, your Babylon king Nebuchadnezzar married a majesty for the queen. The king loved the queen very much, but the queen was gradually sad. The king didn't know the case. The queen told the king her hometown had a chain of mountains with plants and flowers, but there were endless plains in Babylon. Even she couldn't find a small hill. Thus, the king commanded artisans to build a layer and layered gardens like the queen's hometown in the palace. It was planted with flowers, trees, and small rows of room. Artisan also built a castle in the middle of the garden. The queen liked the gardens very much. Well, after we know what it called hanging gardens, let's talk about its special structure. Archaeological discovered that the ruins of Babylon and the hanging garden. The hanging garden is said to be three-dimensional. The hanging garden was built on the four platforms. There were six planted with all kinds of trees and flowers. It made it pleasant. It looked as if it's hanging in the air. And the most amazing part of the hanging garden is the water system, the water supply system, because the rain of Babylon was not so much, and the hanging garden was far from the Euphrates rivers. People thought that the hanging garden should need many water support systems, but the water would went to the garden by the slavers who pushed the knob of the wall well. Researchers believe that the bricks were different with usual bricks. It added in reed, asphalt, tile, and lead to prevent the river entering to the garden. And nowadays, sadly, hanging garden did not exist. Archaeologists also make sure that they have some mark to prove that people planted trees and flowers over there, but its appearance did not turn up. To develop of the tourism, the Iraq government imitated previous city war and construction, also inhibited the cultural relics of Babylon in the museum. So now, the government has rebuilt the hanging gardens, and now it looks a little like the original hanging gardens of Babylon.